love it, make a good meal of it, stick to your old-fashioned beer. Now don't be afraid of it, drink till you're made of it. Now all together a cheer.
And a good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it is you're watching this video from. This is Mark McDermott, your one-take beer reviewer and the guy on beeronaut.com, checking out stuff in the Chicago craft beer scene. And tonight is December the 21st. It is the winter solstice, so technically the longest night of the year. And I'm also just kind of celebrating the fact that I have 800 likes on my Facebook Beeronaut page. Now that's on top of, it says here, 855 followers, but apparently likes are the thing to get. So I just put it down to clean living and posting to the correct other Chicago beer fan boards. So we're going to celebrate with something a little special today. I have reached far back into my cellar because I have so many beers that are just getting old. So let's clear them out a little bit for our celebration today of the darkest night of the year and the holiday season. This is the famous Samichlaus beer, the Doppelbock, brewed just once a year on St. Nicholas Day, December 6th, and then aged for 10 months. I'm just looking at this, not in barrels, but so it's just a nice strong Bock beer made by the Kassel Eggenberg in the Kasselburi Eggenberg in Austria, under license from its original brewer Hurlemann of Switzerland, and I'm probably mispronouncing those all terribly. But anyway, it has for a long time claimed the title of the strongest beer brewed in the world commercially at 14% alcohol by volume. Of course, there's a lot of brewers now who just look at that amount and say, but so it's got a lot of tradition behind it, and I have had one last in 2005. That was a purchase of 2 bottles that are dated 2000, and apparently that we saw a lot of those around when we were picking them up in 2003, so I wasn't sure if maybe that was just, I don't know, advertising or something like that. But yes, I have a bottle that is going on 19 years old, and we are going to do something with it. Picked out a nice stemmed glass to pour it in, and this is actually an early glass from the Festival of Barrel-Aged Beer, so a lot of history about to go down my throat here. Yeah, being the holiday time, I would have gone for like the darkest beer I could find, like a Black Imperial Stout. This, you might have seen, pours a little bit brown. Let's zoom in on this. In fact, well, I'll zoom in on a picture of the label later on. And I'm picking up a nice deep molasses and brown bread smell after I've poured this. A little bit of fruit here, slightly spoiled fruit, and you know that's always the risk you take when you let a beer sit for a very, very long time. Even though they say it can age, you know, sometimes things just go wrong. But let's see what we're getting here. So the head is totally gone away. There wasn't very much at all to begin with. I had my beer notes brought up from when I tried it in, let's look again, 2007. After I bought it in 2005. That's why I wondered if that actually was a 2000 vintage. I had it down then as a little bit too sugary and more like an aperitif, and there were some more bubbles coming up in that particular beer. I'm not seeing anything right now, so you know that is in the space of all over a decade. Yeah, another 12 years there. But let's see one more sip here. So there's some watered down molasses to it, possibly. A little bit of brown and rye bread to it. So I think I don't think it's been bottled with secondary yeast, but it has, I think, like I said, a sort of a past its prime. Um, yeasty note to it. Picking up just a little bit of a cola impression here, and the alcohol, though, is not very much in evidence on this one. So I'm just going to say, well, this kind of turned on me, but that's always the risk you take, isn't it, when you're cellaring beers and just holding on to them for too long a time. But I'm always glad to pop open something from way back in history. And I still have some that are even older than this that are probably soy sauce by now. But it was just the perfect time to have a quick celebration of my 800th like on my Facebook Beeronaut page, and of the longest night of the year and the coming Christmas season once again. It is the Samichlaus beer from Castle Brewery, Eggenberg. It still comes up every once in a while, so you might be able to go out and have one yourself. And right now I'm just going to finish mine and say, this is Mark McDermott at the One Take Beer Review and on Beeronaut.com, wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah, any other great holidays that are coming, and the best of the coming new year.
Now don't be afraid of it.